maybe at one time you could argue it did, but more and more times now, users don't need a full desktop. They need access to an application. And they can get to that application from a cell phone, from a tablet, from a laptop, from a desktop. There are times you don't need a full desktop, whether it's Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. You don't need a desktop anymore. So that I think right there eliminates VDI as the only option for digital workplace, because now you can have a user who can log into Microsoft for a Power BI report. They can log into ServiceNow to check out a ticket. They can log into SAP to do whatever they need to do in SAP or Salesforce. Any of these solutions, they can get to it, whether it's software as a service and they just go to a website, or the employer is publishing everything to them, whether it's shortcuts or through a portal. Many firms still call them portals, so I'm going to go with that. But whether they have this landing page, portal, what have you, employers can commonly provide this solution, these solutions in one place, and they don't need a full desktop to do it. So I think all the experience and the access to the data, it's the entire workplace, whether
Yeah,
there's
it's every application, right? SaaS-based apps, client server apps, hosted applications. I think, one of the things that we're seeing is that even things like leveraging conditional access. We've talked about that quite often with a lot of customers, is being able to determine which of your portfolio applications require you to be maybe on the corporate network from a corporate device with a VPN client or through a VDI session versus ones that you're like, you know what, anybody can access it from anywhere. It's low priority data, or that we don't need as much compliancy type rules. So no, I think those are relevant because I think, like you said, it started off with, virtualized applications 20, 30 plus years ago in some cases, and still a viable option for a lot of customers, a lot of organizations, a lot of use cases. But now we're running into those. All right, well, what else is possible, right?